everybody, it's Pendragon, and today's video is brought to you by W Energy. So I'm gonna keep things short and sweet. W Energy is a clean energy drink that has no sugar, no calories, and comes in a variety of delicious flavors, including Galaxy Grenade and Dragonade. Not only does it give you no jitters and no crash, but it's chock full of vitamins and amino acids, which are great for you. Use promo code Pendragon for 10% off of your order, and give it a shot today. And now, on to the video.
Hey everybody, it's Pendragon, welcome back to more Kingdom Hearts Final Mix. So last time in Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, we had quite a few recording issues. But now, I am happy to say that we are back. So, as you can see, we're back at the Coliseum instead of being at Atlantica, because I wanted to kind of give us a reboot or a restart, I guess, for that kind of scenario. Now, since you guys missed the cutscenes in Atlantica and everything, I figured that I might as well try to show them again on recording. So, before we get into things, I do need to actually get the weapon for Donald and a weapon for Goofy. Because currently Goofy's just wearing the Night Shield, the Ifrit's Horn, and I'm actually going to give him a couple other things here before I forget. So, Thundering, and let's give him the Fire Ring. Make him tanky. Donald's good, Sora's good. And I actually did change up my abilities a bit. So I've been messing around with like Combo Plus, Hurricane Blast, and all that other fun stuff. I did take out the Pot Scorpion again, of course. But you're going to notice, whenever I go to the journal, everything is marked as new. Because I have not gone through any of it. So if you guys want me to go through all of the Chronicles and kind of give you like a story so far kind of thing, I'm totally down to do that. Just let me know. But a lot of the stuff's just the usual stuff that we've seen. I might be missing like some of the torn pages that we got before, but I can always catch them or recollect them, or always come back to that. You know, kind of like get reminded where they are and such. Because I did rewatch my videos to kind of keep things as consistent as possible, but you know, it's not going to be perfect because there are a bunch of different factors that come into it. I've had more practice with the game now. So like, one of the things that's different is I actually defeated Riku in that race. So we actually ended up naming the ship Excalibur instead of Highlander. So it's just, you know, bits and pieces that are going to be pretty different here. I'm also just going through each of these little things just to get them off of the new part on here. So if you guys want to read it, go ahead and, you know, you can pause the video at the different points to see each of these. Also, speaking of Final Fantasy, as I was going through some of the Final Fantasy characters, I might do a Let's Play on that eventually. I think that'd be a fun time. And yeah, that's right, Titus is in Final Fantasy X and Selphie's in 8. Okay, yeah. I knew I recognized, like, the models briefly. And, of course, the Mugos, you know, they still remind me of, Olimar from Pikmin. Then Ansem, of course, we know who that is, and then Maleficent. And then characters too. Yep, we gotta go through all this again. Also, the jungle went by a lot faster, like, my time on this. And I also have, 2 separate files now, by the way. I have a backup and I have, well, technically 2 backups. And then I have the one that I tried to use for recording. Trying to keep these consistent here. But I was actually able to get through the jungle pretty quickly because, you know, it was semi-fresh in my mind, so I was able to catch up. I do apologize that this took so long, but of course, you know, now we're back, so I hope you guys will still enjoy the series, and I appreciate your patience with all the recording issues that were going on. Let's see, we got Turk, Jafar Genie, regular Jafar. I might be going by these too fast, honestly, to pause them in time. But, you know, the ones that you guys can pause, or if you guys want me to go over it again, kind of thing, to refresh everybody, I'm totally down to do it, like I said. Get rid of the carpet there, Pinocchio, Geppetto, and Jiminy Cricket. Now we just gotta go over the Heartless again, which I did end up fighting some of the illusionist ones. I forget what they're called. Oh, Black Ballad. So, if the copies are attacked, it will counterattack to eventually run away. However, if it is attacked directly and relentlessly, and it says I defeated one because I actually was able to defeat one. So it's a Heartless that confuses enemy by creating projections of itself. pretty simple enemy, but if you don't catch on to which ones are the copies, which I think they move differently, then you're gonna have a bad time. Or if you're unable to keep track of like how they mix each other up. But I played a lot of Paper Mario growing up, so sometimes I'm able to identify the copies quickly. Other times I do struggle a bit, especially when like I'm looking at the screen and I'm just like, oh, I blinked, I missed it. But yeah, you see here the Pot Scorpion was defeated. Search Ghosts, of course. And I did complete all the Colosseum stuff again, too. And then Black Fungus, of course, that we fought. Dark Side, Guard Armor. These are all like the bosses, mostly right here. Opposite Armor. Trickmaster. Stealth Sneak. There's one missing there, it looks like. And there's also another world that we're going to be checking out after Atlantica, from what I recall. So that'll be a fun time. And then, of course, I got quite a few of the Dalmatians. I think I actually might have found a couple that weren't found for me before, or that I didn't find on screen before. Which, if I did, I can always go through, like, the videos and maybe try to compile everything together. And, oh, I'm only missing 4 of the Blue Trinities, and 4 red and 6 green, apparently. Huh, I totally forgot that you could do that. And the Field Cup, Pegasus Cup, which you can actually do timed versions, which I think is how you actually unlock the new stuff. But anywho, I spent enough time getting into this intro, so I apologize for it being pretty long, so I will make sure to make up for that by making the video a little longer. So let's go ahead and make our way to Atlantica over here. Well, after I warp drive to Agrabah and then do it. So let's wait for this to pass. Okay, yep, got it. But I might skip ahead like to the gummy stuff actually now I think about it, because I think that's what I did last time. So I will see you guys shortly. Oh, actually no, before I actually do that, hopefully future me isn't going to cut this out, but I actually did make some changes to the gummy ship. So as you can see, like, lasers and weapons are different. I actually collected a lot of, what do you call them, blueprints, I guess? I forget what they're called in the actual gummy ship thing, but I actually collected quite a few different types of them. So I have like Cindy and a few other ones. So some of them take up a lot of parts, other ones don't take up as many parts. But I tried to kind of optimize the ship a bit, because I was enjoying being able to actually take out the enemies and such, and actually going for new scores. So it's been a fun time. And it's not too difficult to edit, honestly. It took me a couple attempts to get a couple things right, but I managed to figure it out, and I think I have a gummy ship that I'm pretty happy with at the moment. I might do some editing and such. You guys can always give me feedback on, you know, oh, you should add some more shields to it, oh, you should add more attack to it. But most of the time I'm going to be cutting out the gummy travels anyways. Which I'm actually going to start doing that right about now. I just want to kind of give you guys an update about the gummy ship. So I will see you guys when we reach the new planet. Oh, actually, I'm back again. I forgot, and I think I just missed the blueprint. You can press triangle to shoot lasers. And the laser actually auto-locks onto the little circular crosshair. Because you can see the crosshair for the lasers, and then you can see the laser, which is the little circle one, which auto-locks on stuff that you can attack, which is pretty cool. So, anywho, let me get on past this part here and actually cut the video fully to where we're at the kingdom. And here we are with a new high score at Atlantica, once again. So let's disembark, and let's get this rolling. Okay guys, prepare for landing! I forgot what voice I give Donald. I always forget which one. Land where? In the sea? We'll drown. Not with my magic, we won't. Just leave it to me. Alright Donald, we'll leave it to you then.
Come on, Sebastian.
Ariel, wait! Slow down! Don't leave me behind!
Oh, relax, Sebastian. They don't look like one of them. Right, Flounder?
I don't know. There's something weird about them.
What do you mean? They do seem a little different. Where are you from?
We're from kind of far away. And we're not really used to these waters,
Oh, I see. In that case, Sebastian can show you how we swim around here.
Ariel! King Triton will not like this!
Oh, don't worry.
Easy for you to say. Okay, it's time you learn how to swim properly. That's probably even worse than the last Jamaican accent I tried. But use the left stick to swim around, press circle to rise, and square to dive. Release them to stop rising or diving. Practice swimming with Flounder, try to tag him. Alright, begin. Alright, then let's go ahead and do that. Now, this was where the game actually messed up on me last time. So, I am really hoping the recording holds true this time on the PlayStation. But if it does not, I do have a backup plan. So, hopefully this goes well. But let's go ahead and tag Flounder. He's going to swim away. Then we have to press square to sink, circle to rise, of course, but we're going to sink on down and tag him again. Then he swims around to up here. So now we got to tag him here. Then he swims back down, of course. So it's kind of getting used to like swimming controls and such in this world, which can be a little difficult at times. Then I think he went back up. He either went up or he went down. Let's see. There he is. And I think there's one more tag, which is all the way down. So let's go ahead and land down here and tag Flounder.
Good job! Now let's move on to safety fence.
Sebastian!
Eh? Class is over. Good luck.
I think it's hilarious that he says, now it's on the self-defense, and then, of course, whenever we actually have to use it, he goes, oh, class is over, never mind, kind of thing, you know, because Sebastian is kind of cowardly. And, oh, I forgot that Ariel comes back there and that's, but hitting it might open it. Whenever you examine that oyster and I accidentally hit X, I forgot that's not jump. Those creatures chased us here. Oh no, those monsters might be heading for the palace too. We better head back right away. But what if we run into more on our way back? I'm sorry, but we need your help. Please come to the palace with us. The trident markers on the walls point the way there. We won't get lost as long as we follow them. Okay, let's get going. Alright, and with that, I'm going to go ahead and hit done, because we're not going to add Ariel to the team. And I'm going to go ahead and land down here to heal. And then I'm going to save to... let's save the file too, because that's where I've been keeping it. Actually, no, I'm going to leave these two as backups, and I'm going to make the original one that we were using before into our new file. And there we go. As you can see, it actually took me a lot less time to do everything because I wasn't doing it Let's Play style. So I was able to actually speed run to this area in like 8.5 hours. So, not too shabby, honestly. Especially for someone who wasn't using the guide and all that stuff. Because I don't really like to use guides in games, honestly. I like to explore for myself. Now, if I'm like extremely stuck in something, I might look up a tip here and there. But 9 out of 10 times, I'm not going to look up guides. And especially for like Let's Plays, I really don't see a reason to do it. But here we are in Atlantica, which I entered the wrong place, by the way. Oh, apparently that was a shortcut, actually. So let's go back to the Tranquil Grotto and actually follow the tridents so that we can keep up with Ariel. Well, Ariel. Wow, I was calling her Ariel like Sebastian. That was a brain fart. And of course, now we're back in the Undersea Valley. But I'm trying to stay close to these little areas here. Also, this little thing here, the oyster, well, let me take out the Heartless first. It is a different color than the other one. So, the pink ones, I believe it's like a pinkish purple, those ones you can hit them to open them. But then there's ones that require magic. There are blue ones and red ones from what I recall. And, of course, based on the elements, red is going to be fire. So if you examine it, hitting it won't open it. How about magic? Also, it kind of just skipped through the dialogue box for me. But let's go ahead and use fire. And that apparently didn't work. I must have missed fire. There we go. And when you open these, you can get no presents. So I got a neutral shard for that one, which ain't too shabby. And then this one over here, we can actually hit. So let's go ahead and collect that, get a Mega Ether. That's pretty useful. And let's see, there's another oyster down here. So I'm gonna smack it. Oh yeah, you can't open them whenever there's enemies nearby. I always forget that. So let's go ahead and just take out these Heartless really quick. And then open up some more of the clams, oysters, what you want to call them. I think they're lambs, technically. I'm not too sure off the top of my head. Because oysters have pearls. So, actually no, it's probably an oyster then. Because the item looks like a pearl. Oh well, I might be having a brain fart. You guys can correct me according to the comments, I don't mind. So let's go ahead and smack this. And grab it. Mega Potion. That's pretty useful, especially because I think this is a 5-star world. So, that should be useful for us. We can't go past there because that current's pushing outwards. We can follow that trident upwards. And there should be more tridents that we were seeing. So I think there's another spot. Hold on. Okay, that takes us to the Calm Desk. We don't want to go there yet. We got that oyster there. But where are the tridents? I'm getting myself lost. Okay, there they are. So let's go forward here, and then there's one pointing down. Oh, there's another little oyster. So, of course, the Heartless are going to keep trying to stop us from getting to it. So let's go ahead and take that one out. Got Ether for it. Not too bad. Come on, there we go. And go down a bit. I love hearing the Goofy's little battle cry. It says, Royal, Royal, are the best, I swear. Take that one out, there we go. Now let's open this. And we get... I think I should get it. A cottage. Okay, not super useful. Although I have been actually using the items that you can only use outside of battle. I've actually been, putting them to use, like, I think I used the defense stuff on Donald? I don't remember off the top of my head, actually. I can't look back at recordings because I wasn't recording during that time. But, yeah, I have been actually using them finally, trying to put them to good use whenever I need them. Let's see if there's another oyster or something around here. So this leads to the other side over here. Oh, it just leads us in a circle. Okay then. Let's go ahead and make our way into the Calm Desk then now. And this current will push us along. So, as you can see there, like very briefly, there are these two tridents. There's one there and there's one on this side if I can angle it. You can't swim against the current. But, yeah, the tridents will actually, they lead the way, and whenever you're in one of those currents, you can either just let it take you where it wants to take you, or you can adjust your movement a bit. Now we're actually taking out these search ghosts, which we fought a lot in the Colosseum. But, of course, it said they were like denizens of Atlantis, or Heartless that have infiltrated Atlantis, or whatever the story is. You can also go up in this current and it'll take you upwards. But we need to follow these tridents. So as long as you follow the yellow tridents, you will find your way through the area into King Triton's palace. There's some white mushrooms around there. Now we can go upwards as I hit the roof. And there's more Heartless, of course. So let's actually fight these guys. I'm just trying to get myself a little bit more experience. Even though I'm pretty sure in your 30s you're fine in this world. It's just certain fights can get difficult if you're under-leveled. So it's never too bad to be over-leveled. Unless you enjoy challenges. Then it's bad to be over-leveled. Which, I'm not the biggest fan of being like, you know, completely overpowered, ready to take on like a mid-level boss. But I like it when the bosses will actually give me a little bit of a challenge. Like, I don't want to be like, this is the most difficult thing ever, I have to have frame perfect timing. But I don't mind if it's difficult, you know? So let's take out this Search Ghost. That's why, like, I'll get frustrated with, like, fighting Leon and Yuffie. But, whenever I fought them the last time, it actually wasn't too difficult for me. Like, I actually picked up on the techniques and such, you know, I was trying some new things out, and it worked really well. Also, apparently I detect the Search Ghost wherever I attacked it. Interesting. So let's smack that. And we get another Mega Ether. And then the Tridents are telling us to go into this hole. So let's go on into Triton's Palace. And apparently we were not there yet. We are now on like the outskirts of the area. And that was also a new Heartless. It kind of reminded me of Black Manta from the DC comics. I don't know if anyone else could kind of tell, just based on the design of the Heartless there. And take that one down. Oh, dropped an item. High potion. Okay, cool. I'm glad I grabbed that. Let's open this. Actually, I hear enemy music. Where's the enemy? Oh, there it is. Take it down. Oh, there's actually a yellow clam. Unless it's just a fire one, it's just the light. But let's open this. Grab the item. We got a cottage. And this place has items galore. So some of them you can't open. Like right here, you can't open any of those. But down here, you can open this one, of course. Grab the item. Got an elixir. Let's go over here. And I think we're Heartless spawned. Unless that's just the sound of Donald and Goofy swimming. Probably was. So let's try fire on this. If I actually can aim properly. Try fire. Nope. Okay, let's try thunder. Okay, so there is a thunder one. I thought it made sense that there are 3 different element ones. You know, the fire, the blizzard, and the thunder. Unless there's more. There could very well be more, and I could just be having a brain fart here. But let's go ahead and make our way to the palace. Once we take down these guys, there's a better look at them. As it actually zoomed in. Oh, I see, they're like submarine heads. That's funny. Also, I changed my magic a bit. I don't remember if I did it during the Let's Play. Also, we got a level up, nice. But, I did put Cure as like a quick spell, so that way I could just heal myself. And looks like we actually got more AP points. So I can actually put Guard on if I really wanted to. I did try using Strike Rate a few times. I wasn't a big fan of it. Tech Boost actually might be a good one. So I should get more points whenever I parry enemies. So let's go ahead and do that then. And actually, Guard might not be a bad one to put on in here since you can't really roll. As you can see, like I'm pressing square and all it's doing is making me tilt down. But let's go to the palace, well, Triton's throne, and see what's going on.
That was too close. As long as I have my trident, I will not tolerate those creatures inside this palace.
Daddy?
Oh, Ariel, When will you listen? It's dangerous out there. Strange creatures lurk outside.
Behold, you swim before the ruler of the seas, His Majesty King Triton.
And who are they?
They helped us fight off those creatures.
They don't look familiar.
We're from an ocean very far away.
Yup, we came to find the keyhole.
The what?
What's that?
Well, it's a...
There's no such thing, certainly not here.
But Daddy...
Ariel, not another word. You are not to leave the palace. Is that clear? Perhaps I'm being too strict. I'm just concerned for her safety.
Of course, Your Majesty. But I must admit, now I'm quite curious about this keyhole.
That need not concern you, Sebastian. Have you anything to report?
Just as you suspected, Your Majesty, they seem to be coming from Ursula's grotto.
I knew it. That sea witch is up to no good again. A sea exile from the palace has taught her nothing.
Yes, she poses serious danger.
And I told you to keep Ariel away from such danger, did I not?
Your Majesty, please,
And with that, it seems that King Triton is pretty upset with what's going on. Of course, he doesn't like strangers being around his daughter because, danger and all that stuff. But, he seems to have suspicion that Ursula is behind the Heartless here, which I wouldn't doubt it, given that she is a sea witch. So let's go ahead and... Apparently, I think I missed this area over here. And there was a Mega Ether, so I'm glad I actually grabbed it. So let's go ahead and start making our way back then. Try to ignore those Heartless there, since we did get one level up already. So come to my grotto. I want to show you something. There it is, see? Alright, well, we do gotta make our way over there, but I'm actually going to head back to a save point because we are out of time for this episode. Now, I decided to make it a little longer since I did spend about 6 minutes doing, that whole intro and everything. But let's go ahead and swim our way back towards the, I think, Tranquil Grotto is what it's called. So we just gotta follow the opposite direction of these things. Also, there's actually a clam over here, so I'm actually going to open that up. Or oyster. I'm going to open that up after I take out these guys. And ooh, we got a Frost Gem, nice. So we're actually getting pretty close to making that elemental thing. I forgot what it was called off the top of my head. And the chord that kept missing there, oh my gosh. And yeah, we got us down. And this one is down. Quite a few enemies trying to protect this one thing here. Also, there's a dolphin that swims around. You can actually grab onto its tail, which is pretty cool. But I'll show that off, sometime in the series. But let's go down here. And, oh, there's more Heartless, of course. They didn't spawn because there are probably too many on the screen or something. Nice, I saw we got Thunder Gem. I was a little delayed on that. But Goofy learns Second Wind. So I should probably give him that and see what happens. Okay, come on. There we go. Now it's down. Let's heal. And now let's go down here, use our magic, use Blizzara, and grab the item. Neutral Shard. Okay, well we got a lot of items for item synthesizing, so we might want to do that pretty soon. Let's go through this undersea cove, go past the white mushroom, which I still haven't exactly figured out. I think I can go up this. Okay, sends me to the valley. Might have been the wrong... No, this was a shortcut. This was definitely a shortcut. But there's actually some more chests around. So this episode is actually going to stay a little bit longer, it looks like. I'm going to take out these enemies in order to get these oysters open. So let's take out gosh, more than just teleporting around. Take out these ones. Come on. There we go. It's so hard to do this while swimming because my depth perception is just so thrown off by the motion of the water. Especially once like right next to a current, this makes it really hard for me to see for some reason. Let's go ahead and take out this one. Oh, missed. Also, they move around so easily because, of course, you know, they're water-based Heartless. Take this one down. There we go. Okay, now I can open this chest I was working on. Oh, oyster. I keep calling it chest. Grab the item. Got an elixir. There's another item over here. Of course, 3 more Heartless to take down. Hopefully it's just these 3. And that one's done. Okay, I actually got the other one too while I was at it. Okay, nope, of course, 4 more spawned in. At least, you know, they're not super difficult for our level. Also, Donald... Okay, good, he healed himself. Although Donald's not doing really good. Actually, he's still at, like, a nice chunk missing. Well, at least he got a level up out of that. And looks like there was nothing there. Okay, so I must just miss the 1 chest. Okay, cool. Good to know. Well, let's go ahead and start making our way all the way back to the save spot so I can actually end the episode properly. So this might take a minute. So I'm actually gonna probably cut to getting there, just because it won't take too terribly long. Oh, and here we are at the Tranquil Grotto. It was actually just around the corner. So you just had to follow, you know, this part of Trident instead of the actual Trident part. You had to follow like the staff area. So let's go ahead and open this back up. And next time on Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, I'm actually going to, in between episodes, head back to Traverse Town, grab some items for Donald and Goofy to upgrade their attack and such, maybe mess with their abilities. But next time on Kingdom Hearts Final Mix, we're going to have to head to Ariel's Grotto and see just what awaits us. This has been Pendragon, and I'll see you guys next time.